Hi, and welcome to the walk-around video of this exceptional work of art. An incredible car that is very hard to find, and today, being 50 years old, hard to understand. So we'll make a long video to show you where this car comes from, how it is positioned in the market when it was new, and what heritage it gave. And then, especially because this one is for sale, I'll talk to you about the history of this particular car. So let's start with that, because maybe that's the most impressive part. This is a 365 GT4 BB. For people who know Ferrari and who know a little bit less about the older models, they'll call this a BB, and they are not wrong, because this is the grandmother of the 512 BB. Pre-series, easy, recognizable, white lights in the front, and the rear is exceptionally beautiful because it has 2x3 exhausts and 2x3 round lights that give this special design. Okay, this car is sold new in Italy as one of 38 Giallo Fly. Giallo Fly is yellow and it makes it special. In total, the production of the GT4 BB was 387. That's really low production. It's really a pre-production, a whole new model in 1975, when Ferrari came out of the world of the 365 V12 that was in the front. This is a V12 in the back, completely opened 180 degrees, and contrary to the model, which is called BB Berlinetta Boxer, the engine is not a boxer. It's an open V12 at 180 degrees in the back. So this car is born, of course, in Italy. It's made in Maranello, and it's also sold new in Italy. It's sold new in Varese. Okay, the typical plate. You can find them in the dossier with the Varese VA plate. So if this car goes back to Italy, it can reclaim that original 1975 license plates, which is quite exceptional. It's a rule that Italy brought back not so long ago, and they are now, you can apply for the original plate, the original historic plate. This car was never restored. Why is that? Because over the years, and every 5 years, you need to do the timing belts, and as this is constructed as a race car, every 5 years, mechanically, it's rebuilt. And that's what you do with a race car. You do a race, and then later on, when your race is done, you damage something, your engine overheats, whatever happens, but you rebuild the mechanics to new, and off you go again. Of course, this car was never raced because it's a GT, but it was never restored. So never completely taken apart. If you look at the dossier, you find full history. And when I say full history, that means owners, bills, books from 1975 till today. And we have even in the history file, not one, but 2 photographic journals of the rebuild of the engine. You need to take it completely apart. Last time it was done at the end of 2025, so it's fresh. The mileage is original, can be proven, and it's unmolested, never touched. So what more can we say? One of 38 yellow, excellent condition, unrestored, so you can see some cracks here in the paint, especially because this part here opens, and if you are not knowledgeable and you drop this, you damage it. Look at the condition of the engine. This is of course the heart of the car. You have two big batteries of carburetors and the open V12 with its ignition system. Everything is to restore to factory specs. That means everything is rebuilt to the best condition possible. Original wheels, knockoff wheels of course, original interior. And here, very special, this side opens as well. And this is how most people know the BB. History-wise, we have not only complete paper trail, one would call this blockchain originality. Everything is certified. You can see that the car has 3 owners. When it was sold, when it was last technical controlled, when it was overhauled. You have the tool case, the tool roll, spare wheel, inspection books, everything. Even the little booklet that was later on in the Ferrari history replaced by the Schedoni leather pouch. In this period, 75, it's in cloth, it's there. So, incredible car. It's difficult to live with because it's a carburetor car with a lot of carburetors. You need to get it right. You need to run it once in a while. You need to change the timing belt. But it's extremely rare, extremely exclusive, and extremely valuable. So let's rewind. Ferrari has a problem in the midst of the 70s, and Ferrari had a lot of problems in his life, but in the 70s he has to keep up with competition, he has to be the fastest, has to be the most exclusive, and Lamborghini launches the first real hypercar that wasn't called the hypercar back in the day, but they launched the Miura. And the Miura is just a work of art. It's incredible, very beautiful, very nice, and it steals the attention of this car. Ferrari had this on the planning, they were working on it, but there's this big competition between the future 2 titans, Ferrari, who has the advantage of being much longer in the business, but he had to make a faster car, better looking car, car that would perform better in the wind tunnel. So this is a 4.4 V12, all new engine, the Daytona seats with the special upholstery. The seating position is really good, and the engine is in the back. So the Miura steals all the attention, and this car gets a bit undersnowed by the attention that the Miura gets, because it's not so elegant. It's really Ferrari style of the 70s. It's hard, and the Miura is a little bit more feminine, rounder, etc. This is a real race car that was sold as a tourism car that you could drive on the road. Most of them are red. This one is a very rare car in yellow. This car will appeal highest level of collectors. This is world class. You will find a nicer one that has been repainted and been restored, and you don't know where it's been. You see these little dents here, little cracks, but you won't find one with better history than this. Afterwards, they made the 512 BB, which had a big commercial success. The 512 BB became the BBI, because this was then the car where they mounted the injection on the engine for pollution and also for maintenance, better reactions, etc. So the last of the 512s was the BBI, and then this car inspired Ferrari to make the all-new Testarossa. So world car history incredible opportunity. I'm not sure if this belongs into a museum because it's so much fun to drive, but what I can tell you is that we only have one opportunity to buy it, and it's at Oldtimerfarm. Thank you very much indeed.